here we have the entire kidney. We'll start with the regions first. We have the capsule, which is this brown layer. This granular layer, that light color, is the cortex. The cortex actually comes down into the region called the medulla. These are the columns, the renal columns. Renal columns separate renal pyramids from one another, which are the dark pyramid-looking structures. The tips of the pyramids are called renal papillae, which is where you have urine exiting that's being filtered out. This region of the kidney is the renal pelvis, where you have calyces. You have a minor calyx that drains one pyramid, and a major calyx that drains several or more than one minor calyx. The hilum is the region where you have your artery coming in and your ureter and renal vein exiting. Of course, you have your adrenal gland up here, which you not necessarily need to know. So if we zoom in on one renal pyramid, you can see this is the papillae down here, where you can see the pores where the collecting ducts are exiting. This here is the junction between the cortex and medulla. It's separated by the arcuate vein and arcuate artery. So up here is cortex, down here is medulla. This represents a minor calyx that's draining one pyramid. Blood flow here, we have renal artery, segmental artery, interlobar artery, you have arcuate artery, you go up into cortical radiate artery, then afferent arteriole, which is shown if we zoom in a little bit more. This represents afferent arteriole. This is the glomerulus, which is just the bundle of capillaries. This capsule around it is the glomerular capsule. This entire structure is called a renal corpuscle. It's the capillaries and the capsule together. So the glomerulus is here. This is where you have filtration coming out, and this you have the efferent arteriole leaving the glomerulus. That is again shown here. So we have efferent arteriole. We come down into our peritubular capillaries. We have vasa recta. We can either go straight to arcuate vein, actually, which can happen, or we can go back up into cortical radiate vein, down into arcuate vein, through interlobar vein, and finally back into renal vein. There is no segmental vein in the kidney. So this represents the primary, oh gosh, what's the word that I'm looking for? I just drew blank.
Proximal.
Thank you. Proximal convoluted tubule. I'm like primary. Okay, proximal convoluted tubule. These represent the juxtaglomerular cells. This portion right here, these groups of cells that are as close as possible to the actual glomerulus, are called the macula densa cells. So that's labeled on here as number 37. So that's pretty much what you need to know.